celery, white potatoes,
you allergic to a
in
lot.
case. To my channel. So I have my sisters here with me, y'all. This is Aisha. This is Lexa. Yes, my beautiful babies are with me. They are here with me because they recently had some allergy testing done, and so I'm just going to talk to them a little bit about what their experience was like getting allergy tested, what was the results of the allergy test, because y'all heard my story already. I just want to see what they was talking about because it was kind of traumatic. So
it was
it traumatic for y'all or no?
It was traumatic for me because I've had digestive issues, and I feel like when I went to do my test, one, my back was on fire. And two, how dare they tell me I was allergic to all those things?
I feel like you need to do a few things to prepare yourself. If you're having any type of skin reactions daily, any itching, any, trouble sleeping, especially in the summertime, allergies can get more flared up. If you go outside and you're instantly flared up, some people don't even know that it could be a little painful.
Right.
Yes. Some people, and it's a little, aggravating on your skin and your cell to get poked in the back so many times.
Sure was.
Especially if you're not prepared for it.
No,
for me,
it wasn't a poke. They said it wasn't a poke, but to me it was like, they said it was like a prick or something. But to me, it looked like somebody was like,
that wasn't the part that was traumatic for me.
What was traumatic?
The part that was traumatic for me was when that stuff got to burn and like.
My allergist did inform me that it was going to feel like a ballpoint pen, and that did not feel like a ballpoint pen. I don't know what ballpoint pen she was talking about. That was illegal.
I feel like I remember that part.
Yeah, you don't feel like you remember the actual testing
that wasn't
part?
I remember the testing part, but my thing that stuck out for me was like that burning on my back.
If you're already having a stressful day, doing the allergy test is not going to be the day for you to do it.
You're right.
If you are already stressed out.
That makes you stressed?
That
changes it?
To me, like, it was worse because, for one, I was having all of those, like, they put it on your back so you're going to get more irritated. Yes. And I almost had, like, a reaction. They had to tell me to wait right there. Like, my mouth had started itching. My hands started itching. I thought I was about to have to go to the hospital. I didn't know what was going on.
If you're already having other, conditions, other bodily things going on before your allergy test, you need to consult with your physician because... You can have other flare-ups happen, and it's just, if you're already having a stressful day even, this test is just going to further your stress for that day.
So how would that change it, though?
It's not that it's
what you mean?
It.
Like, it's not going to change it,
but
it's
make
just
you
saying...
react to it more?
Like, you're just going to be more irritated. Like, I really thought, like, I wasn't going to go back to work because I was just sitting there just already really itchy and irritated.
But if you're already on edge and already... dealing with any other personal life things, that day is not the day for you to go get your allergy check. You need to spend the first, an hour before relaxing, mentally preparing yourself to go do it because who knows what the results are going to be. And also, just to have that time to relax for a minute because who knows what's going to happen. You're going to be tested for all this different stuff. Who knows what the results? And, it's just good to have a minute to kind of relax and gather your thoughts before you go in there because the results vary person to person.
Right. Yeah. So the other thing, when you kind of mentioned about getting prepared, the other thing that I would think you would need to do, like if you're a person that can't take a lot of pain or you feel like something gonna hurt, then you might need to take your little ibuprofen before you go to that doctor's office because
shot of tequila,
it's
gotta do.
a little bit of Hennessy, whatever you got to do because it does hurt a little bit. She's saying she don't remember, but I remember because. It was a lot.
For example, when I went for my test, I was already stressed out that day. I was already dealing with a whole bunch of other things that I just had on my mind, and it made it that much worse. Every prick, and it's a detailed. When they do your intake paperwork, you're asked close to 100 questions about your food intake.
Right.
You ask so many questions, so it's just good to maybe keep a journal the 2 weeks before you go.
No, that's real good.
Keep a food journal about what you've been intaking, how you've been feeling when you go outside, how you feel when you eat certain foods, because that's going to be very helpful during your test.
Yep. I mean, and that's helpful in general too when you're trying to figure out what you're allergic to and what you're not allergic to, because all of that stuff is going to kind of help you. That's why I keep saying, listen to your body, because that's going to tell you what is going on.
And I feel like the digestive process should be like smooth. You know what I'm saying? Right. When you're feeling a bunch of racketeering going on, as you're trying to eat your food, after you eat your food, like something is not right. And I had to realize that, like, if it's
bubble guts,
not even just the bubbles, but like if it feels like it's not smooth, like, you know what I'm saying, like if it's like boom boom, like, you know what I'm saying, like when you feel that stuff when it's like not processing properly.
Right.
If it's not smooth, you need to go ahead and get an allergy test, because
it could be something in your diet. Yeah, you just never know. Whether it's the diet, whether it's your environment, it could be something that you're just not reacting well to, and just trying to figure what that is.
Let's talk about what to expect during the actual test. You know, some of the viewers may not understand exactly what happens during the allergy test. So for them to actually test you for the allergies, they actually lay different particles, food particles, dust,
environment particles on your back,
all type of different.
And they have to like color in. Did they color like take a marker and put it on y'all?
And they basically make a graph on your back and put all these.
You don't remember hardly nothing about this test.
And they're doing the test. That's the only way they can test you for it, is actually putting the particles on your skin with the prick to see what type of reaction flares up. It's not very comfortable. It's not
comfortable.
But it's effective in seeing what your body could be reacting to that could be causing you some discomfort. So.
Right. So it's worth doing it for that reason. A little bit uncomfortable, but
and it's worth just knowing.
Did y'all have to? Because for me too, like, I don't know for women if you've experienced, or they may not be knowing what they have to do, but I had to undress for my top half.
What was your experience during your test?
I mean, like you said, I just feel like I really wasn't prepared to what to expect, because they tell you that it's just like a little prick, or that it's not even really painful, but I don't know, on certain parts of your back, because maybe different parts of your back is more sensitive than others, it was really a lot painful. Like for me, in the lower back area, I was like, ooh, I'm starting to feel it more. Or maybe it's because you'd already did 15, 20 rows of them just prick, that you like, okay, is this about to be over?
Every prick, everything, as soon as they started, the test, and actually started laying the materials on my back for the test, they had just barely finished, and I was calling them back in there. I was calling out, because my back was burning. I was feeling all type of weird sensations.
They say like when you take it, you have to wait like 20 minutes, is it?
Right, so they can actually look at your back, because your back is going to like hive up or whatever, have some type of reaction to it, and they want to wait at least to make sure to see if you're having a reaction or if you're not having a reaction. So that time they have to.
I remember during that time, like sitting there, like, okay, bro, I know it's been 20 minutes. Somebody get this off my back, because it was definitely.
It starts stinging after a while, because that's why after they pricked it,
then it starts.
It's just
that's for,
because like I lost my results, and I was like, okay, they told me I was allergic to a bunch of stuff, but after I just got tired of just like not having smooth digestion, I was like, let me go back and figure out what exactly it was that is gonna be like causing me problems.
So how long did y'all say the pain would have lasted once you got the test? No, once you got it,
a little while after.
How long was your back stinging?
Mine was for a while.
Like when you say a while, how long?
It probably a few hours.
Because I remember, even after, even after I was feeling some type of way.
Right, but nothing. Did they have to give y'all
Benadryl?
What?
They had to give me.
Oh, they did probably give me Benadryl after. I think
they gave me allergy pills, and they gave me a cream.
And that's like the other reason why you may kind of want to do this on an off day, or even take off the rest of the day, because if anybody ever's taken Benadryl before, Benadryl will make you sleep. So if you got to be on a job where you really got to focus, that Benadryl is going to take you off a little bit of your focus. They gave me 2 doses of Benadryl because I was so bad.
Well, let's go over our results and maybe talk about.
So go ahead. If y'all haven't seen my allergic to chicken story, go watch that, because that tells you about my results and what I was allergic to. It's going to be right up here in the info section. So make sure y'all go and check that out.
Am I going first?
Go ahead.
Okay. So with the ratings of basically what you're allergic to, and correct me if I'm wrong if they didn't do the same thing for you all, they basically give you on a scale of 1 to 10 like how allergic you are to certain things. 10 obviously being the highest, 1 being the lowest. So the thing that I got the highest score on for allergic reactions, and this is something I already knew, I was basically level 9 allergic to milk, whole cow's milk.
Because 10 is the highest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I'm lactose intolerant. Which
I'm not lactose. You're allergic to it completely. Yeah. Lactose, like people can still have cow's milk.
Okay. Well, I don't. Now that I think about it, I haven't had no milk in years on top of years. Like I'll do silk milk, almond milk, oat milk, anything before I drink some real milk. So I guess not. It's saying I'm allergic to egg whites. Level 7 allergic to egg whites. I don't know how true that is because I have me some boiled eggs and a chicken sausage.
With the egg white in there?
Only the egg white. I don't even eat the egg yolk.
Is your throat itch or what happens?
No, I put a little hot sauce on it and have me a chicken sausage and I'm good to go.
She didn't listen to her results, y'all.
Yeah, but now I'm going to take it into precaution. I might get like the just egg or something. Might not. I don't know yet. But I'm going to try because I really do want my body to, like, you know, have the best opportunity. It's also saying that I'm level 7 allergic to peanuts, which I didn't know. I don't really eat a lot of peanuts, but I didn't know I had allergic symptoms to peanuts. It's saying fish mix, which is a combination of, could be cod, tilapia, or halibut, level 5 allergic. I don't really eat many of those fishes anyway, so could have fooled me. I didn't know. Level 7 allergic to soybeans and beef.
Wait, what's level for soybeans?
7 for soybeans and beef. I don't really. Yeah, I don't really watch my intake of soybeans, so I don't know really what I'm eating when it comes to that. Beef, I don't know why I would be allergic, but I could see how I could have like some indigestion. But I do like burgers, so right. I guess I'll get a turkey burger.
Period, poo.
It's saying I'm level 7 allergic to sesame seeds, but I didn't like. I feel like I still eat. I don't watch.
Yeah, I'm not allergic.
So what were your other high points?
So also level 7 allergic to tomatoes, oranges, lobster, tuna, shrimp, crab mix, celery, white potatoes, and casein. Also coconut and rice.
Not rice. What they talking about? Rice?
It just says rice.
Oh wow.
But I mean,
what you mean? You mean?
I don't know. Like I'm definitely gonna try to do my best. But it also says I'm level 5 allergic to rye.
My rye was on mine as well.
And I don't feel like I really eat rye bread like that because I like sourdough bread.
Well, it's just so important that you have that test done because you could be walking through life and not really knowing because and it's interesting
level
too
10 allergic
how genetically our family has a history of being allergic to peanuts and different things like that. And so my test was I had tested really high for some of the same things that you did. Peanuts, the soybeans, sesame seeds, and tomato were really high on mine. And those were my top points where she was like, oh, you're really allergic to this, as well as dust, pollen, and a whole bunch of environmental things, grass, all that tree stuff outside. I was off the charts for that. And that's what's important because as you go outside and do different things, you can start itching and become irritated and not know why. And just really your body is just not reacting well to it. And so I just think it's so interesting. I didn't know I was allergic to peanuts before I went and done this test. I didn't know I was allergic to soy, which is a lot of
did y'all eat any of the stuff that you were allergic to before? Like I know you said you ate the egg whites and stuff, but were you eating peanuts and all of that?
Yes, I ate peanut butter and crackers quite frequently.
So did you do anything? What did you feel?
Yes, I've been itchy, but I just didn't know why. And then I was also eating soy sauce quite frequently. I had to stop eating that.
Oh yeah.
So it's just different things that you wouldn't normally think of. Oh,
do they have soy-free soy sauce?
No, they have the coconut aminos. Yeah. Actually, I found one that's really good that I like.
Yeah, I need to get that. Is it Trader Joe's?
No, it was That's another brand. I'm not sure.
Yeah, put it in the description.
I mean, it's just amazing how you can be living life thinking that you're doing pretty good and just find out that your body just really doesn't agree with things.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important that you go ahead and do the test because then you can find out what are the foods you can supplement for these things that really are not agreeing with your body.
But I think my body wasn't agreeing.
Yeah, because it's so important to, explore and research and see what you could be eating differently or what you could be doing differently, because you could just have a better quality of life.
Oh, for sure.
You could just go around feeling better.
You feel better all the way around. So when y'all came out, so when you heard about all those things that you was allergic to, they gave you a list of all of this stuff. Do y'all feel like y'all was overwhelmed about all this stuff, or you still like, I ain't following this, or whatever?
I might have been overwhelmed at first, but I know it got to a point where I was like, that paper, I mean, I told you I had to go back and get another paper because I lost it, because I was just like, but I feel like when you do have that information and you can like give your body what it likes and don't give it what it doesn't like, that's just helping your like longevity. Like, of course we're younger right now, and like, you know what I'm saying, you would think it's not something that we don't have to worry about, but
you don't have these bodies always.
Exactly. And if you want it to last a long time, like you want to make it happy.
When I got my test, I was a bit more encouraged than overwhelmed, because it was just really encouraging learning what my body didn't agree with, so I could then, make some better choices when I'm going to the grocery store and going out to eat, to just know I need to completely stay away from this.
Right.
Because I was really having some really bad skin reactions to food and outside environmental things. And so doing the test for me was encouraging to know, okay, this is exactly what I need to stay away from. So I really use it as a guide. Now, some people don't take the allergy test to make the changes. For me, no, but it was really good for me to see what changes, needed to be made. And you start, researching and finding out information on, okay, I'm not going to eat normal butter. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to do the Earth Balance soy free. Because that's just,
and you're finding like stuff like that fits your diet. Because before, like, looking at some of this stuff, like, oh my God, well, what am I going to eat? So then when you find like the soy free butters, or you find whatever the new product is, like, I get happy about it, excited, because I'm like, oh yes, okay, I can still have some stuff. Like, I thought sweets was gonna be cut out of my life, and if y'all watch my other video about my favorite gluten-free desserts, that was another thing that I found.
That was a good list.
So I mean, it's just about finding the stuff that fits your body.
It's important to, kind of trial and error.
Y'all, we talked about prepping. We talked about what it's like to actually get the allergy test. Any last things y'all want to say about allergies, or anything wrong with this?
So I just want to circle back to what I was saying earlier. I mean, the better you treat your body, the longer it'll last. And if you know what it wants and what it doesn't want, you can treat it better. So I'm going to try to listen to everything.
She needs to follow her list a little bit better. But that's what so the other thing too that I said, so you don't get overwhelmed, is that you just write out the things that you can have. Right. Because that's going to help you instead of looking at stuff like, oh, I can't have this. I can't have that. Yeah, that's frustrating, right? To just see all the stuff, make a can have list. So then I'm like, oh, so what am I going to make from this list that I can have?
That's very smart.
So. And then just make sure, another thing for me that was really important is just when you go to the grocery store, just start checking your labels now. If you find out that you're allergic to things, I used to snack on, like I said, the peanut butter crackers. But also the Quaker Oats rice cakes, and I find out that those have soy in them. So I stopped buying those from the grocery store. So it's just very important that you kind of explore and find out your new go-to things, that you're actually looking at the labels and seeing what exactly is in it, so you make sure you're not further irritating your skin or your body or whatever, and making those changes slowly but surely. So it's just so important that you be patient with yourself and just take your time and realize that this is a journey and not like a, it's gonna take some time to find out new things that your body is gonna agree with, and just slowly but surely making the changes that's gonna be a better quality life for yourself. You're gonna feel so much better, different.
And then you'll be happy like you really did. You took the time to try to figure it out, try to do this stuff, because you feel so much better in the end, and it's so worth it. Like that's why, and maybe you should journal your actual journey. Journal your journey, because you might be like feeling bad at first, but if you wrote that down and you actually can see yourself on paper how it changed,
you might mess around and have a healthy body.
I mean, I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with that, is it? I mean, y'all tell us. I don't think so. Okay, y'all. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video with my sisters and learned a little bit about allergy testing. Go to the doctor. Talk to your physician about it if this is something that you should do. But seriously, think about it because this could be your journey to a healthier lifestyle, feeling better, and making some life changes, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.